So we welcome in Sony Columbia recording artists Levon into the studio. Hi, guys.
Hey.
How's it going?
So we got Michael.
Yes, sir.
Ryan. Jake.
That's it.
It's so great to see you guys today and have you guys in here. You guys are such a unique band, and on the scene here, you've already opened for a slew of artists. You know, just to name a few: Kelsey Ballerini, FGL, Cassidy Pope, Chase Rice, Lady Antebellum. And your name, Levon, so if one of you wants to explain, this comes from like a direct tribute to Levon Helm, right?
Yeah, we all grew up listening to our parents' playlists. Before they were playlists, they were cassettes and CDs, and a lot of Don Henley, a lot of Eagles, Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, the band. So we had a high appreciation for harmonies, and the name Levon had a nostalgic feel, kind of makes people think of the 70s sound, and that's what we're all about, so hopefully they get a little bit of that.
I assume you guys have watched The Last Waltz many times, right?
Oh, of course.
We actually just toured the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. We had a showcase there,
Right.
and they brought us into the vault, and the woman said, because you're Levon, we have Levon Helm's mandolin from The Last Waltz, and she brought it out and opened the case, and we were just staring at it in awe.
It was like the hardest thing ever to not touch it.
Right.
Like, you can't touch it, but I was like, why? It's right there. I need to.
Wow, that's insane. Yeah, that, I mean, like, definitely, you know, and just in hearing you guys warm up, you know, just without, you know, I can definitely hear that, you know, CSNY, the band influence.
Thank you.
For sure. So where are you guys from? Like, give us a little bit of background here.
I'm from South Carolina originally, a farm on Sumter, South Carolina.
I'm from a house in West Tennessee, in a town called Camden, a really small place.
Oh, okay.
Just about an hour and a half away from Nashville.
Michael?
Yeah, and I grew up in Chicago, on the north side, kind of where Ferris Bueller's Day Off was filmed.
My best friend's from Skokie.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, very close by.
Yep. Very cool.
But yeah, we've all moved to Nashville around the same time. Well, Ryan was always close by, but Jake and I both moved in about 2010, 11, and he was following his older brother, who's a wonderful musician, and I was coming there to switch it up, and I'm so glad that we all found each other, because it's made living there a lot more fun. Being in this band and really just falling in love with it. It's been really cool.
So you guys get some music to play for us today?
We do. This
floor is yours.
This first song is called Why Oh Why, and it's actually the very first song that we wrote for this band, and it's stood the test of time. So let's do it, guys. Wait a minute, pretty lady, I'm tripping over what you just said. Yeah, over that you hate me, and then you pull me into your bed. Yes, you do. You tell me to leave and then beg me to stay, giving me kisses while digging my grave. Only a fool would take it from you. So tell me why, oh why, baby, why, oh why do I let you do what you do? Tell me why, oh why, baby, why, oh why do I wish I knew. Friends are laughing at me lately when they see me playing your games. I say I won't, but your body makes me. I guess a ball don't fall too far from the chain. Maybe it's on the thrill of the chase. You look so good when you're walking away. I need some help 'cause I can't help myself. Tell me why, oh why, baby, why, oh why do I let you do it? feel like this. Get it, Ryan. Yeah, tell me why, oh why, baby, why, oh why do I let you do what you do? Tell me why, oh why, baby, why, oh why do I? Yeah, I wish I knew, yeah. Why, oh why, baby, why, oh why you doing to me, baby? You're driving me crazy. Why, oh why, baby, why, oh why do I? Woo.
Wow.
Thanks, y'all. It's early in the morning. We're getting started. Shaking off the
If you're
sleep.
shaking off cobwebs, that's pretty good. I can't imagine what it sounds like at 9 o'clock at night. So definitely, yeah, definitely influence from like CSNY and you know, any of the bands, the Eagles, any of those bands that can harmonize like that. It's evident right away.
Oh yeah,
We'll
well,
start singing.
it's also good when you have 3 minutes to sound check and you're opening up for these big artists. They don't give you a lot of time to get the sound down, so
Yeah.
we end up leaning a lot on each other, being, you know, like 3 front men singing together. I think the harmonies have made that kind of easier. It's an easy setup. It's not like we don't have a drummer yet, so we use a loop pedal live, kind of add some beatboxing and some loops and stuff, but it's really, yeah, just the 3 of us. And
Now, if you're listening to this, it sounds like they have a drummer, but Jake, you're actually on a pedal against a guitar case, slapping the side of it. But your main job bass? You play bass?
Yeah, I play bass.
Okay.
And I actually started out as a drummer before I met these guys. I drummed consistently for 9 years, and then met them, and I knew, you know, we were going for this trio front guy type of thing, and I was like, oh, I could play bass. I just told them I could play bass, and then
Just pick it up.
I borrowed a friend's bass and figured it out.
Yeah. And the great thing about you guys, no one here is doing one job. You know what I mean? Like, none of you are just doing one thing. You know, you're all on vocals. You're all, you know, playing either rhythm or, you know, I mean, in Ryan's case, playing solo, you know, lead. I mean, that's.
Yeah, it's we all have our own little areas that we're all kind of stuck with all the time, but I switched to mandolin for some songs, you know, so that kind of changes things up. Jake still has the hardest job of everybody, I think, with having to play bass and sing and do the loop pedals and the stomp
he's
and all
the
that.
multitasker of the band, for sure.
Jake's tap dancing over on his side.
So you guys have something else to play for us?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm just going to make sure that this is... Alright, that's pretty close.
Close enough. It's organic if you're slightly out of tune.
Yeah.
This next song is another one that's on our EP, and it's called Wired. And right when this song was being written, I was going through a breakup, and I really wanted it to work out with this girl, and so I wrote this song with her in mind. And when that didn't work out, she wasn't coming back. I think the old ex-boyfriend came back into play or something like that. Anyways, the important thing is the lyrics of this song totally, for me, changed meaning, and now it's pretty much a love song for this band. Because if I didn't have these 2 guys going through that breakup, I would have been in like a Wendy's dumpster somewhere. It felt pretty bad. So I really like singing this song. It's called Wired, and we hope you enjoy it.
This isn't part of it yet.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready?
Here we go.
Noodles.
I've had my dreams thrown back in my been running through this world on fire, living like today might just be my last. Girl, I'm gonna sing you like a choir, loving with no breaks. Baby, that's the way I'm wired. I'm wired, yeah. I'm gonna drink you like I'm in the desert. I'm gonna breathe you like I'm dying for air. You'll hear my love song, him on 11. You want me so bad it ain't fair. I've been running through this world on fire, living like today might just be my last. Girl, I'm gonna sing you like a choir, loving with no breaks. Baby, that's the way I'm wired. That's the way I'm wired. Yeah. Ooh, I'm running through this world on fire, living like today might just be my last. Girl, I'm gonna sing you like a choir, loving with no breaks. Baby, that's the way I'm wired. That's the way I'm wired. I'm wired. Yes, I am. Thanks, y'all.
Man, you guys are awesome. Of all the bands that have ever come in here that, like, you know, I have to sit here and run the board for, you guys make me work for it.
Oh. Yeah, we're keeping you on your toes.
Yeah, you're keeping me on my toes, man. That's it's great stuff. Levon, of course, out of Nashville, and with us this morning, and you know, thank you guys for coming in. I know that 10 o'clock in the morning when you're a touring band is like asking someone to get up at 4:30 in the morning.
Oh man, we're so grateful to be here with you guys. Thanks for having us. This is awesome.
And I noticed too, I wanted to ask you this too, because, you know, I'm looking at the bands that you've opened up for, but, you know, you've opened up for like newer bands like Kelsey Ballerini, Florida Georgia Line, Lady A, Chase Rice, who's another person who'll keep you out till 3 in the morning, but that's another story.
Very true.
But Alabama, America, Marshall Tucker Band, what is it like working and opening up with bands that, you know, are like icons? I mean, like, that are bands that, you know, that were in your parents' record collection.
Yeah, Alabama, we did, I think we've done 4 shows with now. Willie Nelson, we've done 5 shows with.
Wow.
So I think the coolest part is being able to bring our parents side stage.
Yeah.
Being able to bring them and see the look on their faces of like, holy cow, this icon is standing 10 feet from me, and kind of give back to our parents. They raised us so well.
Another cool show that we did was with Styx. In
kidding.
Ohio, yeah. That was the one that my mom was more freaked out about, because she's like, oh yeah, you guys are doing stuff, and then I was like, we're gonna open up for Styx, and she was like, oh, well then, I might have to try to come to that one. She couldn't. She didn't make it out to that one, but I did get a selfie with Tommy Shaw.
Oh, there you go.
And sent it to her, and I was like, he says hello, you know.
He's, I mean, the energy is a lot different. I think, you know, the audience is, there was a week in Vegas where we played with Chase.
Yeah.
And we played
Chase
with
in
Alabama.
Vegas. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Quite the party crowd.
It was like a week residency at the Cosmopolitan, and one night it was Chase Rice. The next night it was Alabama. The night after that it was Lady Antebellum. So you're getting a taste of what all these audiences are like.
Right.
And obviously Chase Rice is going to have like the rowdiest, craziest, you know, things flying on stage and whatnot. But those older bands, man, they have such an energy about them, and we've really tried to soak in as much as we can from the reason that they've stuck together for that long, for decades. The music, the songwriting, the how they tour, how they treat their crew, how they treat their fans, how they treat
the openers.
You know, the openers.
Yeah.
And like for a little band like us, you know, getting our engine going, there's nothing more inspiring than watching these people do what they do, and it's so effortless most of the time. I mean, it's just so effortless, and that's how it should be. It should be fun, and it should be about the music, and that's what we've been exposed to. So it's given us a lot of hunger to also be able to treat an opening band the way that we've been treated one day, and hopefully inspire younger musicians one day the way that we've been so inspired by the acts that we've opened up for.
Well, just in watching you guys, the effortlessness seems to have rubbed off, because you guys definitely seem to be natural at communicating with each other in mid-performance.
When you've been in a car with each other for 18 hours,
Yeah.
I think that might have been the longest. You learn just kind of by looking at each other what the other one's
A lot
thinking.
of unspoken
Yeah, there's a
communication.
lot of that.
Yeah.
Is it okay if
There's hand signals too.
Is it okay if we do one more
Yeah,
song
absolutely,
for you guys today?
absolutely. We'd love to have
You guys wanted to give up your heart?
Sure.
So much.
So this is the one song on our EP that we did not write, and our producer Jamie Houston came up to us after rehearsal one day and he said, "Guys, there's a song I want to show you. I wrote it a while ago." We were like, "When did you write it?" He goes, "I wrote it 17 years ago." And that was kind of a buzzkill for us at first, because normally a great song doesn't take 17 years to get out of
Why did you
out of the
hide it for that
doghouse.
long?
Yeah. But we heard this song and we were blown away. We started playing it, and it's become one of the songs that people identify Levon for and sounding like. I think it's a cool, stripped down way of showing you guys what we're all about, and we're all going to sing for you now, and Ryan Holiday's going to play that guitar. Alright.
Which one is this?
This is a song called Give Up Your Heart to Me. Give up your heart to me. My love is no longer free. Darling, we've all been burned. But just let those pages turn. I'd lay down my life for you, but I need to know what's true. Love is the rose, faith is the sea. Give up your heart to me. Know what I'm asking. Ooh, sound like a lie.
They sound like a lie.
Girl, I've been giving you everything that I've got, and I'll never stop. So give up your heart to me. My love is no longer free. And darling, we've all been burned. But just let those pages turn. I'd lay down my life for you, but I need to know what's true. Love is the rose, faith is until like 3/4 of the way through, and I was like, yes, it is 10 a.m. Okay, we will do this part in falsetto.
Not noticeable at all. Levon, you guys, I mean, absolutely fantastic. Michael David Hall, Ryan Holiday, Jake Singleton. It's been a pleasure having you guys in this morning.
Thank you so much for having us. I hope we can come back very soon.
You've got a debut single coming out later on this summer. I assume that's YOY. We didn't cover the actual single.
And, it's still to be determined.
It's kind of up in the air right now.
Is
We're
it one of
keeping it-
these?
Yes, very likely.
Very likely one of those.
Yes.
Whatever it is, even
Whatever
though,
it is, it'll be awesome.
Yeah,
It's a secret.
we still have one more meeting where we're going to talk about that. But whatever it is, man, we believe in all these songs so much, and
For sure.
and we're so attached to all of them. Whatever it is, we don't, it'll happen, and we'll play it as well.
And we'll be happy about it.
So you can find these guys at levonthemusic.com. That's your website. Levon the Music on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram as well. Thank you guys so much for coming in today. Give it up for Levon. Yeah.